Hi! The new version of Oro's software platform NVGate 2022 has been released, bringing new functionalities and significant performance improvements. Among other features, this version offers great enhancements in the user experience thanks to the newly improved ribbon tabs and well thought out default settings. In this video, we'll walk through a tour of the ribbon tabs with a special focus on what was recently released. Let's begin with the Home tab. The Home tab offers direct access to basic commands to perform measurements. The Go To Results section and the Open and Create a New Project section allows a user to set up a project from scratch with only a few clicks. A user can quickly define the inputs,
select the results to be displayed. Here, we create a window for the average spectrum of the inputs 4 to 6. Then, we can get an overview of the displayed and/or saved results.
Once the setup is ready, the run, pause, and stop commands are accessible here. The Go To Results functions, select inputs, show results, results overview, stay available at any time at the bottom of the screen. The same goes for the measurement commands. As always, please keep in mind that NVGate can be operated in either online or post-analysis modes, depending on if a recorded signal exists. You can now also switch from one mode to the other by using the new icon at the bottom right of the screen. The Save option, like the naming of measurements, can be changed here. The setup can be saved as a model and loaded later. A new function enables a user to quickly add an attachment to the active project and to easily identify if an attachment is available. It is possible to attach any metadata in this area, such as videos, pictures, reports, instructions, procedures, data tables, etc. The Filter Project dialog allows a user to define the projects which are visible in the Project Manager. The Disk Group enables managing the recorder's state, gives a graphical indication of the available space on the disk, and allows the user to download signal files from the analyzer's disk. In the Acquisition tab, you will find more advanced functions to connect and configure the different kinds of inputs to their software analysis plugins. The Acquisition tab additionally allows a user to calibrate their inputs, define a tachometer, create events to trigger measurements, add filters, and control output channels. This tab also offers a quick overview of the active functions.
For example, on the current setup, you can easily see that an edge event and an integrator filter are being used, and you are provided access directly to those settings.
From the Analysis tab, you can directly access the plugin settings such as FFT, order tracking, and so on to fine-tune the analysis. In the FFT settings, the default number of lines has been increased and the overlap has been set to 66%, as that is the most common value for rotating analysis and handing windowing. In the same way, the default resolution of synchronous order analysis is finer and an overlap has been set. In the Waterfall group, you will find shortcuts to the main waterfall settings, like the depth and the trigger used. The Data tab has combined the functions to import and share your data, filter the list of projects available from the Project Manager, edit a measurement, manage the data on the analyzer's disk, and manage specific setups like templates for Aura 10 instruments or setups for direct recording. In the Display tab, you will find a large panel of tools to manage the display of the results during or after the acquisition without affecting the data. For example, a user can rearrange the windows, zoom in on one axis,
freeze a trace, and unfreeze it.
Display the info trace, memorize a trace, navigate between existing layouts, zoom into results, choose a marker type and insert it on the graph,
Rotate the waterfall. Change the display type. And also display the waterfall sections. When exiting rotation mode, cursor mode becomes activated automatically.
The user can generate Word or Excel reports from the Report tab. This is where you will find your data and information which can be dragged and dropped into the report file. From the Automation tab, a user can create and use macros, sequences, or other executable files to automate the measurement. You can customize the control panel to create shortcuts to specific settings and macros. And you can create masks to compare the measurement results to threshold curves and trigger an alarm. Finally, the Preferences tab offers direct access to the main user preferences, like
General Preferences, the Properties Manager, Markers, Graphs, and Window Display options.
This is also where you will find the transducers database. This has been an overview of the ribbons in NVGate 2022. Please read our release notes for a full vision of the new version and visit our wiki to find details on the new software interface. Keep in mind that improvements are based on the experience of users who use the product every day in the field. Your feedback fuels our inspiration and allows us to continuously improve our products. Please enjoy NVGate 2022 and stay tuned on Oros.com for new updates.